Welcome to Forsyth County News Football Media Day. I'm Derek Richmond, the sports reporter for Forsyth County News. With football right around the corner, we have an opportunity to dive into the minds of coaches and players as they share their insights for the upcoming season and even make some bold predictions. I'm with the Denmark Danes, and Coach B, how about you tell me who you brought with you and why you chose these athletes to represent the Denmark Danes football program?
Well, first, thanks for having us. It's awesome to come here and speak on our program. I brought some really good student athletes with me. First, number 10, London Rucker, outside linebacker. In the middle, we got Evan Jones, our quarterback. And then we got Jake Feely, fielding, or DB, corner, safety, all seniors, all excellent kids and excellent football players.
Coach, what we talked about earlier on this offseason, you were really excited about this group of talent. What makes you excited about this year's season?
Well, building off of last year, I like the mix of the upperclassmen we have, and we got a good blend of young athletes. We made some different moves on the coaching staff that I think made us a little better in that department. I just feel comfortable. You know, we have a bunch of kids that love football, want to play football, coachable. It makes a big difference when they want to show up to practice, and we've been pretty good at that so far.
Now, when you talk about the new addition to the coaching staff, who did you bring with you, and how did you attract them to be one of Denmark Danes' family?
So we hired a new OC, Coach Coffey, got the head coach at Riverwood. We hired Coach Mendoza out of Fort Lauderdale. Great experience. You know, he's been around. He's coached a lot of great players. We brought him in. He loved our culture at Denmark, and we're blessed to have him. We just hired a new receiver coach, TJ, another guy that came in, loved the culture, you know, knows the kids' work, loves the building. So we really built on our coaching staff all the way around. We got a bunch of our old players coming back that want to come coach. You know, Will Hodges, Drew Clare, Treston Jordan, all played for us, and they want to be part of it. They never, you know, they want to start their coaching career, and what a better place to where they played. So we're super excited to have them. Just like the team, we have a great blend of experienced coaches with younger coaches, so it goes well.
Now, it seems like everybody want to come back to you, play under Coach B, and then obviously learn from Coach B. Now, what goals have you set with your coaching staff to maybe translate to more wins?
Just to get better every day. That's the first thing. You know, come to work every day, put these kids in the right position to make the plays. We feel we can compete against anybody in our region. You know, we're planning on winning the region like every coach should. We like what we have. Like I said, we like our plan. We have our culture. We have the right kids to get the job done. It's just going out there on Friday night and making it happen.
Now we'll go to Evan Jones, QB. Let's talk about the offensive end for you guys. New OC. Obviously, you lost some players, but you did to bring some players new. What has been different about the new offense?
Yeah, well, obviously from a personnel standpoint, you know, we have a lot of new faces on the offensive side of the ball. You know, we graduated a lot of great players like Mike, Noah, Carter, all of them. But these guys, like, it's a very talented group to start. Just to name a few, we got Neil Sajir, the wide receiver. We got James Callaway coming back, 6'6" tight end. Jacob Jurich, Parker Ortega, Kason Welshons. We got a lot of weapons. Of course, London will play a little offense. So it's a very talented group to start. But the one thing with these guys is they come to work every single day. I remember right after our playoff loss last year, the next day, we were all out there. We were on the field. So this group, they have an incredible work ethic, and I think that's what makes them great. And then, of course, bringing Coach Mendoza on the staff, you know, he's a football mastermind, to say the least. And he really puts us in a great position to succeed, just getting the ball to our athletes, and that's where I think that's where all our big explosive plays are going to come from this season.
Now, as you see yourself finally taking that role as being that guy, that leader, what individual goals do you have set for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, scoring every drive is the goal, and that should be the goal for everybody. But I feel like I want to be more team-oriented than self-oriented, and plainly put it, my goal is to win every game, whether that's 3-0 or 50-49, just getting the job done.
Yeah, I like that confidence. Now, for the other guys, why should someone want to watch the Denmark Danes play?
I would say we're a very fun team to watch. Like, we're not going to go out there and, you know, give less effort. Like, we're going to go out there every day and give our best effort. Like, that's the standard here at Denmark. That's what we are going to do. So I think that, honestly, I mean, we got the best colors, in my opinion, best colors in the county. Like, I think we have the best. I mean, honestly, we're a great team. I mean, we show out every time we go out there and play.
Oh, we lost a lot of seniors, and we have a lot to prove, and I'm pretty confident in our guys about that, so that's the reason why they should watch us.
Now, it's been a hot summer. You guys would know that. Actually, you guys work out in the morning. But is there an essential thing you guys worked on to get better?
Well, we have a great strength and conditioning coach, Coach Corley. He's getting us right in the weight room physically.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. There's not one specific thing. It's really everything.
Yeah, I would just piggyback off of them. I think as well, it's really everything. I mean, sometimes me and the guys in the linebacker crew, we go on our own and we go work and we get some work in on the field, and it's like that's the bond of our team, and that's what we do, and we're just looking to be better. And like they said, Coach Corley, I mean, he's a great guy. He's doing great things for this program, and he's going to keep doing great things. So,
Now, Coach, when you think about the vision of the Denmark Danes, what do you want to accomplish?
I mean, win the region, right? Win every game we play, get our kids into college, do the things the right way on and off the field, send our seniors out, winners. That's the key. Winning's important. People that, say it's not, I don't really, understand that. But, yeah, we want to just do it the right way for these guys. They've worked hard in this program, most of them 4 years. And like these guys said, they work. We put them, we hold them accountable, but, it's about the kids. So we're blessed to have athletes that are focused and locked in. You hear the way they're talking. They understand what's important team. And that's why I'm excited to look at this group. I mean, we got a lot of good seniors. We got a great mix of young kids. I think our coaching staff is solid. So, we got to go out there Friday night and prove it.
You've been building this program for a while now. What's the biggest challenge to now winning is not the expectation, it's the standards. Playoff runs is the expectations for this program.
And I think that's what it should be. We tell our kids that's what hard work should bring. We've last year we fell short. We haven't won a region in a couple of years, and that's not really good for us. We want our seniors, like I said, these kids work too hard to finish second. So we're going to do everything in our power as a coaching staff and the school and the community to put these kids in the right position so they can make plays. Because they want to hold that trophy up at the end of the year. Last year we were a little salty about that. We didn't make the plays when we had to make the plays. They know that. We're learning from it. A loss you can learn from is really not a loss. So, we're expecting big things from this group.
Now, what I've heard, everyone keep asking me, Derek, who's winning the region? I was like, I don't know, man. I can't give anyone clear-cut favorites. But as far as a player, how would you say, how confident is this group trying to take that crown? And no sevens, 1 to 10.
I would say we're very confident. I mean, I don't think anybody in the region can beat us. That's something that I strongly believe. I think all of us believe that. We're here for the region. That's no doubt. There's not a single team in the region that can beat us, and I just believe that strongly and firmly.
Okay, I like that confidence.
Yeah, I would say 10. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We are taking it one game at a time, though, so I want to make sure I say, we're focused on Sequoia right now. That's our first game. Obviously not a region game, but I'm definitely very confident in myself, but my teammates more than anything.
I would also say a 10. I mean, we have great coaches that are getting us ready in this offseason right now. I'm just very confident in our players.
Now, as you guys go through summer workouts, you guys went to patty camps, I'm pretty sure. Has there been any fun camps you guys been to, or maybe made a great play that someone want to know about?
We just had a patty camp, OTA. Where was it at? Centennial. And it was a lot of fun. We looked really well out there, and yeah.
Yeah, we had one padded camp, 2 7-on-7s, and from the offensive perspective, I'd say all three were a big success because young guys who hadn't made plays on the varsity level, they stepped up and they showed they can make plays, not just make plays, but make big plays.
Yeah, I would definitely say defensive side and offensive side of the ball. I mean, everybody's making plays. I mean, with these coaches, they're doing such a great job at coaching us, honestly. And I would say Neil's been doing a really good job. Shout out to Neil. He's going to be a player for us. I'm really excited to see what he can do. And also I would say Elijah Askew. He's a young guy, but he's coming in. Started his freshman year, making plays all over the ball at Centennial for our OTA. So got some guys that are showing out.
Now, Coach, they talk about a little bit of your weapons, but is there a weapon that's you would say a hidden gem or a special talent that's going to break out that no one knows about?
Yeah, I mean, I look at it every day. Every position we have a young kid. We got kids at each position, young. Preston Asher, linebacker. Like he said, EA's an all-state type kid. Neil, Callaway, tight end. Who was a young kid last year for us. But yeah, we got a bunch of good young kids. And like Evan said, we're surely taking one game out of a time. But we like the confidence in what we're trying to do. And when you put the work in, you should be confident. So that's why they're a confident group. And they know they got to go out there and prove it. But I've been pleasantly surprised. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm seeing growth really fast. We're really getting these kids like these guys said. Coach Corley, we build from the weight room out, so he does a really fantastic job because that keeps him healthy, keeps him strong. We do a lot in the weight room, but everything has been great. My coaching staff has been excellent. I really don't have any complaints right now. I'll find something to complain about soon. As we get closer to the season, I get crankier and crankier and more irritable, and I want them to feel the same way. So we're building it, one day at a time. We just want to get better every day and get these kids ready to go for Sequoia.
Yeah, this confidence is very high for this team. Is there something you're comfortable guaranteeing today about this team? Maybe it's more physical or better toughness or maybe a better appearance performance.
I mean, we've always been a team that played 4 quarters. You've been to our games, you see, but I can guarantee these kids are going to play 4 quarters of football. Like, they're going to leave it out on the field. And that's all we're asking for as a coaching staff. Play 48 hard minutes with the scorers we can live with. But we're definitely not going to go out there and cheat ourselves, cheat the game, cheat the players, cheat each other. It's just not going to work that way. I won't tolerate that. So I'm anticipating a great season from them and hard work and all the stuff that goes into it. And hopefully at the end of the year, we hold up a trophy.
All right, Coach, talking about playing all 4 quarters. Now, is there a particular team you guys have circled on your calendar that you're going to play all 4 quarters and you can't wait to get after?
I wouldn't say there's really a particular team. Sequoia is really only on my mind. It's the first game that we're looking for. We're just taking game one by one. Sequoia is a great team. I mean, they've got guys all over the place. So, we just have to get ready for them, do what we do and just keep getting ready.
Yeah, obviously I would say the region just means something else, but right now 100% Sequoia.
For me, it would be South. I grew up in the South area, and I just know a lot of kids there.
Now, let's say you guys do get that victory, South or Sequoia. What's the best place to eat after that win?
Got to be Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Can't go wrong with Waffle House.
All right, Coach, let's say you guys did get that win. Which assistant coach is going celebrating crazy?
I mean, hopefully they're getting some rest and be ready to go Saturday. I can speak for myself. I'm in bed right after the game. I mean, I go home, I go relax, watch some film. But, yeah, I mean, hopefully we get a lot of those opportunities to celebrate after a game. I'm kind of a sore loser, so I really don't like losing. But, yeah, I mean, as far as me with the region, I don't like any of them. You know what I mean? I want to beat them all, I mean, quite frankly. So all I focus on is what we do as Danes, and I go from there. So hopefully we get to celebrate a little more than we did last year.
Okay. Now, what's the biggest question this team has to answer this year?
I mean, the biggest question is going to be, who making the plays, and who's the guy that, I have a lot of young kids that are going to be asked to make plays on 4th down, in 4 quarters. And, so, we have a lot still to work on. We're confident, but, until them lights get on, we really technically don't know in a lot of our players. But, kids that are not going to haven't made plays before on a Friday night are going to be asked to make plays, and they got to get the job done. So I told my young linebackers today, you're not young no more. You've been here 2-3 months already in the program, in the system, and it's time to strap it up. So we're anticipating, good things out of this group.
On the topic of making plays, let's say you drive down the field, you score a touchdown, that 1 point tie the game. 2-point
Oh, we go for
conversion.
2 every time.
Go for 2.
That's
You
not a
already knew I didn't get
hesitation.
to
That's
finish my
not
question.
even. We're never tying anything. We're going for 2. We're getting out of there. And we'll be prepared for that. You know what I mean? We prepare for that type of stuff. So I'm confident in my coaches and players to get the job done if need be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the Denmark Danes Media Day. I'm Derek Richmond, the sports reporter for Forsyth County News. I want to give a huge thanks to our sponsor and also Poppin for letting us host this year's media event. I'm Derek Richmond, and we're signing out.